And welcome back, everyone, to Dragon Ball Z What If? And I got the camera back. I got the camera back because I was reading the comments and people wanted the camera back. So the camera didn't go away, by the way. I just I've mentioned it several times, but I accidentally updated the OBS, which in theory, shouldn't you be updating the OBS? Yes, in theory I should, but the reason sometimes you shouldn't is because things change up to a point where they're not working the same way. And for some reason, if I were to just start with me on the camera on, the minute I press the record, the image freezes. So it has to do something with frame rate or something like that, and I haven't figured it out yet. But I have figured out the workaround. I just start the video. There's a little deactivate and activate button now, so I just start with it deactivated, press activate, and now I'm here and I can move. I am not bound by the things that no, I can move freely. So anyway, last time on the Dragon Ball Z What If, what if Yamcha was to say Cell had managed to reach his completed form, and unfortunately, neither Piccolo nor Gohan were able to put him down. Gohan was close, but Gohan unfortunately does not have Super Saiyan 2 yet at this point. In fact, does not even have a perfected Super Saiyan. This is because he trained with Piccolo, not his dad, who isn't a Saiyan. So, because Goku, and I liken it to this, Gohan might have been able to learn the perfected Super Saiyan in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber with Piccolo. I don't think that would be the case, though, just because they were both. Gohan looked at what Goku was doing with the Ascended form and the Ultra form, or Grade 2 and 3, respectively, and thought that was awesome. Yeah, he could beat Cell. So Gohan probably would not be thinking to train with said power. So yeah, Gohan lost, and they basically said, "Yes, I'll be waiting for Goku, and please don't disappoint me." And Cell goes off and kind of starts wreaking havoc, just as Yamcha and Goku had gotten out of the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Now, one thing I actually wanted to point out with this is that this version of Cell would be stronger than the canon Cell because it's more Saiyan in this version, thanks to Yamcha, than it is in the original. In the original, assuming it is just the Z fighters, any other high-level warrior that has shown up on Earth, you're looking at a being that is, let's see, Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, Goku, probably Gohan. Don't know about Trunks, honestly. Trunks, I don't know if... Well, no, if they could get Frieza, they could probably get Trunks. Let's just say Trunks. That's 6 Saiyans, 1 Namekian, 5.5 Saiyans, 1 Namekian, probably Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, Roshi. That's 5.5 humans, and a Frost Demon in there. So, just make that 6.5 Saiyans to 4.5 humans. That gives you more Saiyan. That logically would make you a bit stronger. Not by a huge margin. It's not like if everyone was a Saiyan, then this thing is near fully Saiyan then. But still. But Goku and Yamcha get out of the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, and they hear what's happening, they sense what's happening. They take some Senzu, they head all the way out there. They find Gohan and Piccolo and Trunks completely floored. They're just trying to pick up the pieces. Like, Gohan! Piccolo! Whoa! Here, come and eat up. Like, damn it. I thought all that training would help, but unfortunately, we let that bastard get too strong. We fell for the same trick twice. Now he's completed. Yeah, I can sense his energy. It's huge. Dad, I'm sorry. I said, don't worry, Gohan. You tried your best. Yamcha will take care of him from here on out. Wait, seriously, Goku? Well, you have no idea how strong this guy is. He didn't even go all out against us. Yeah, I know, but don't worry about it. We got this. It's like, Goku? and Yamcha's like, Yamcha, what? Uncle Yamcha goes, don't worry, kid. Me and your dad got this. Goku? Right. And they go and they fly off as they sense where Cell is. Cell, meanwhile, has just been kind of surprisingly minding his own business. Just honestly thinking, how should I go about it? Should I destroy a couple cities? Maybe a continent or two? Maybe if I just blow a hole straight to the core of the planet so the ocean drains inside of it. No, that's dumb. That's so dumb. Perhaps a tournament, like the martial arts tournament. We could call it the Martial Cell Games, or The Cell Tournament. Cell-Palooza? Maybe just the Cell game. There they go. Goku, Yamcha, so good to finally see you in person. I can't believe it's taken us this long to meet each other. Tell me, how are you? What's new? New, Canon Cell. I was like, oh well, enough of the pleasantries then. I suppose you know and you know my name. Then I suppose you know why we're here. You're the last-ditch creation of that cursed Dr. Gero. You're the last remnant of the Red Ribbon Army. Indeed, I was designed with one purpose, to be the perfect life form, and to kill you, Goku. And that is what I intend to do. You, Yamcha, I must admit, you also are a threat. Though the good doctor never saw you as a true threat, he always did keep his eyes on Goku's allies. And you definitely are someone who would be considered a threat, a big enough threat now, I assume. Especially if you can do that golden hair thing that the boy can. And both him and Yamcha immediately power up the Super Saiyan, saying, so you can indeed. Well then, I guess the other question is, which one of you do I get to kill first? And Yamcha does look at Goku and like, Goku, what do you want to do? And Goku's just staring straight at him. It's like, there's only, that depends, Yamcha. What do you want to do? Oh, I want to take this guy apart, but I know you do too. Yeah, so usual. Give us 1 minute, so. Rock, paper, scissors! Rock, paper, scissors! Rock, paper, scissors! It's like, all right, okay, so which one is it? Ha-ha! It's like, oh, come on! It's like, sorry, Yamcha. Yeah, fine, whatever. And so it looks like you'll be fighting me. It's like, oh, goody. The big fish gets to go first. I was hoping we wouldn't have to deal with the small fry. For the record, I'm not sure you could take Yamcha on either. Are you mocking me? Say, call it what you will. And Goku starts powering up to his full power, and everyone's sensing, like, what the, what's going on? That power. And Yamcha's like, guy's gonna be dead before I ever get a shot at him. And Goku's powered up to full Super Saiyan. Now again, story-wise, Goku would be stronger at this point than he is in the canon. Is he as strong as Cell, though? First up, I think we should ask the question, was Goku capable of beating Cell in the original? I'll say this. If Goku had gotten a true clean hit on Cell, because the only reason Cell lives is he moved that nucleus from his head to a lower body. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to regenerate. But if Goku had gotten a clean hit on, like a truly clean hit on Cell, maybe if he'd done like a Rock Lee, boom, hit him in the chin, and then like upper blasted him, then yes, I think Goku had the capability to beat Cell. But unfortunately, it was just the big opportunity he had was missed, and he just was too tired at that point to capitalize on anything further. Here, because Cell is a little bit stronger, Goku's a decent degree stronger. I think he definitely could beat Cell as it is. Cell, though, still is, I think, the stronger of the two of them overall. But the gap is smaller by a decent amount. Goku and him, get into their fight. They're duking it out. They're going back and forth, throwing out the techniques. Yamcha even sees, like, wait, that's my... It's like, yes, Wolf Fang, Kamehameha! It's like, how the hell did he figure that? Did he even figure that one out? I didn't even figure that one out till later. The good doctor was collecting DNA long after the Red Ribbon Army incident, Yamcha. Even now, it still exists, collecting as much DNA as possible. And impossible. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, that's right. I never even told you. So why don't we have a little quick intermission, shall we? And he explains, like, I'm not actually from this timeline. I'm from a different timeline. This, that, here, that, and this, that, and this, and that. And then here I was. And it's like, I am so lost. Yeah, don't worry. You'll be found again in hell. And they clash again. This time, it's like, man, I give you credit, so you are strong. It's like, you're no slouch yourself, Goku. You will be worth the time it takes for me pounding you. And then it's like, well, guess there's no holding back now. Holding back. You're still holding. You're joking. You are not holding back, Goku. You powered up to your full power against me. I saw it. No, I powered up to my full power in this form. It's like, what? Trust me, you think this is the only thing we've worked up? We hit upon something else while we were training. It's like, wait, what are you? And then Goku just starts powering. Goku all of a sudden, like, and then Yamcha has to cover his eyes, and then and everyone else just senses the power. He's like, Goku's power doubled. What the hell's going on? And there is Goku, tail just like wafting in the wind, just standing there in Super Saiyan 2. Now, why is it feasible that Goku could, and admittedly Yamcha in this version, could hit Super Saiyan 2 the 1 year in the time chamber versus Goku with Gohan, whereas Gohan was barely tapping into it? Well, I think they would, because they're much more evenly matched, they're much closer, they'd actually progress a lot quicker with each other. So that's reason one. Not a big reason, but reason one in my opinion. But reason one leads into reason two, and that's they'd hit the perfected Super Saiyan form quicker. So now they'd be training with that longer and harder. This would mean that they would start to be pushing themselves past even perfected or grade 4, if you will. Grade 4 Super Saiyan. And by pushing yourself past grade 4 Super Saiyan, you're now about to hit Super Saiyan 2. Eventually, near the tail end, maybe like the last few weeks of their training there, they unlock Super Saiyan 2. But it's still like Super Saiyan 3 for Goku was in Buu. It's still very new for him. I gotta admit, it's hard for me to access this form at the moment. I've only been able to transform a few times. We haven't figured out all the kinks in it yet. But still, and Cell's just stands. You really think I'm scared of you, Goku? You really think that I still don't have aces in and then Goku just boom, just bailing and saying, "No, Cell, I don't think you do." And Goku just starts wailing on him. Now Goku in Super Saiyan 2 probably is still mostly the same, unlike Gohan, who was completely, "I'm going to kill you now." But Goku also acknowledges the threat Cell poses. So as he's now completely overpowered Cell, he acknowledges it's time to end this. It's like, no, yeah, this is where it ends. Cell's like, he throws him up in the air. Cell stops and says, like, "You ready, Kame?" He's like, Kame. And he starts piling up strokes, Kamehameha. Kame. Basically, it's the same with Gohan, except this time it's the beam struggle in midair. That scene where Gohan just nerfs Cell's Kamehameha. And basically just, nope, and no, and then Yamcha gets up there. He also transforms just to be safe and to make sure Cell's obliterated. Cell's not quite obliterated. He regenerates. It's all like, oh man, Goku, looks like we're gonna have to try. You need a little bit more help on there. Come on, I don't need that much help. You need a little help. Fine. And they just basically tag team and just, sorry. It's like nothing personal. Boom. And they just annihilate Cell. Cell is erased. And so all's well that ends well. They wish back the individuals who were affected and killed by Cell. This would include Android 17 and 18, as it turns out, because we know 17 was wished back from the wish with the dragon, so 18 would be wished back in the same light. They're like, what? It's like, yeah, look, yes, I'm Goku, and this is how powerful I am. And he just shows off some of his powers. Like, now look, you guys don't want to take on Goku, okay? Goku's more than power. Goku just beat Cell with my help, I might add. Come on now. So you guys aren't going to be any match for him regardless. And Cell was able to just completely take you guys out, no problem. And look, we don't want any trouble. As far as we know, see it, you guys haven't done anything wrong. So why don't we just let bygones be bygones? You go live a life or something. Just promise us not to hurt anyone. You're good. And they're like, "You're serious? This is a joke, right? Or you could try to kill me and see where that goes." And they both see, it's like, these guys aren't kidding. So yeah, and Krillin probably sees 18 being like, "Whoa, whoa, she's gorgeous. It's sounding a bit like Shaggy. Like, Zoink Scoob, I want to go bang your Jordan 18. So, yeah. All's well that ends well in there. And Goku is alive to see the birth of Goten. Yamcha and him still train, working on Super Saiyan 2. And I think probably by 7 years, they're pushing the door on Super Saiyan 3. Goku more so than Yamcha. Yamcha still does have a career, and he also has, family with Bulma. They might even have Bra between this time period because, nothing else to do with banging her hot wife. That's not true. Again, he's got a baseball career. I think he still has. Lives at Castle Corp. So, yeah. Goten and Trunks are good friends, rivals to a certain degree. I do think Goten is probably stronger than Goku in this version because Goku actually takes the time to train with Goten, while his Gohan's is more interactive in his studies. I don't think he ever weakens. If anything, I think Goku does help Gohan reach Super Saiyan 2. Excuse me. I do think he helps him reach Super Saiyan 2. Sorry, acid reflux. So he does have him reach Super Saiyan 2. His strength level will probably be, based on where I had him in this version. Man, that's a good question. For the sake of relatively okay numbers, let's just put him at the Cell Games Saga. Let's just say he hasn't gotten stronger than where he'd be by the Cell Games. But that includes Super Saiyan 2 here. And he goes off to school. Goku spends a lot of time with Goten. All's well and good. I don't think they ever really participate in the martial arts tournaments. Unless Chi-Chi says that we need the money. But I think the reason Goku doesn't do that is just because, except for Yamcha and Gohan, there's no one on the planet that would really be able to challenge him. Save maybe Piccolo. And even then, Piccolo has had this inner potential unlocked before already. Maybe at some point he would fuse with Kami, but him and Kami have not fused yet at this point. So, yeah, there is the question of how does the Buu Saga thing ultimately come into play? There would be another martial arts. By the way, Hercule is not the savior of the planet, so while he's still popular, he's nowhere near as popular as he is in the original. But still, he's he is the champ, the world martial arts champ. I said a little bit like Elvis there. Thank you very much. So do they get involved in the next tournament? Probably not. I don't think there's a reason for them to. Except that maybe they go there to watch and spectate every now and then. And Chi-Chi's like, you could be down there winning us money, Goku. It's like, oh, come on, Chi-Chi. You know that wouldn't be fair to anyone. Besides, Goten and Trunks are still participating. And sure enough, they're participating. Which ultimately does lead to Goten beating Trunks in a fight. And Trunks is like, darn it. Yay, that's my baby boy. It's like, Mom. And so we know he'll get the prize money for that, and everything kind of just goes as such. The Great Saiyan thing, is that still a thing? I imagine it would be. There would be a key difference here that Videl probably doesn't aid the... Like, would Videl aid in... Because I have to think about that for a second. Would she aid the police like she does in the original? I question that. I think the reason that they gave her the leeway to do that in the original series is because her father wasn't just martial arts champ. He was the savior of the whole damn planet, according to them. So it's like, yeah, you're as good, if not better than your dad at martial arts. Of course, we need your help, Videl. Here, it's like, no, you're the martial arts champ's daughter. Congrats. This is police work. Stop it. So I don't think she'd be getting involved with that. But I do think she'd still find Gohan suspicious, which probably would still lead her to meeting Goku, basically the whole San family, and training in flight with them, maybe even getting some pointers from Goku about like ki and stuff like that. So what you do here and this and this and this, and the flight thing, and say, yeah. It's like, wait, Goku, because Videl would be versed in the martial arts championships. It's like, Goku say, oh yeah, it's like, I won it back in, how long was it now, honey? Chi-Chi. Oh, that was back in I think it was what, the 25th, or 23rd. I can't remember exactly which one it was. I think it was the 23rd. Um, yeah. Oh, that was the 23rd. I was like, oh yeah, yeah. Wait, you're that Goku. Oh wow, you're a legitimate, you're a martial arts champion. I don't like to brag. It's true, he doesn't. Wow, could you maybe give me some pointers? It's like, oh sure. And so Fidel gets a little extra training, which probably helps her out quite a bit. Not enough to stop Spopovich from beating the snot out of her, but still. And here is where I think we have a big departure, because Capito and Shin can sense the strong energies around them. They know that they can sense like Goku and the gang are there. Pardon. They can sense that Goku and the gang are there, but they're wondering why they're not participating. They felt that this would maybe be a good way for them to participate. Krillin did ultimately get with 18, who decides to participate along with Krillin. So actually, the strongest fighter in the tournament right now would be Android 18. And so when her fight actually comes up ultimately, Kibito, maybe honestly, Goku's not even participating. Maybe in this version, just for the sake of argument, Kibito is the one who is facing off against Android 18. It's like, 18, show me exactly how powerful you really are. It's like I'm sorry, what? I'm asking you to show me just how powerful you are. And the problem with 18 is that even though she's the strongest human in the tournament, or humanoid, and you can't sense android energy, but still there is, like, you can still see ki coming off of them. So Spokovich and Yamu still see this as she's the most viable option. It's like, here they come. It's like, wait, 18, look out! What? It's like, boom, and unfortunately that means her daughter has to see her get stabbed. It's like, mommy! It's like, no, 18! Ah! Ultimately they give her, they heal her up. It's like, what the hell was that about? We're sorry, but there was no other way. Now, we have to follow them. And sorry, my hair's a little tangled up at the moment. We have to follow them now. And they're like, what? Who are these guys? And Shin and Kibito go off. And, Goku and I think Goku, Gohan, and Yamcha both follow it. Chi-Chi, keep an eye on the boys. We're going off, and they go after him. Piccolo follows too, because Piccolo probably likes a good fight in tournament. So he's probably there. So the gang is following after him. Krillin's there consoling his wife. Krillin doesn't actually go with them. And Valia's like, so I was wondering when you would step in, Goku. It's like, how do you know who I am? So we know much about you from the other world. King Kai spoke highly of you. And they explain who they are. My name is Shin. This is Kibito. We're here to stop a great evil from being unleashed upon your world. And they explain Majin Buu and the threat that Majin Buu poses. And yeah, so they get there. Obviously, Deborah steps in. I think here he spits. Piccolo gets hit. No one else gets hit, but he kills Kibito. They flee into the ship. Use the energy. Now, 18, just given the arbitrary number I have in my head for her power level, I'm not saying what it is, but where I have her compared to what Gohan was at in the Buu Saga, because we know that's half of Buu's power, roughly, because we don't have any proof that they were stealing energy from anywhere else. That would put her, roughly speaking, somewhere in the neighborhood. That'd be about 10th of Buu's power upon release. No, not 10th. Oh God, no, like 5%. I'm sorry, 5% of Buu's power upon release, roughly speaking. So they only got 5%. To think, I offered them such wonderful trinkets like power and ability, and these means still fail me. Believe me, your loyal guard will not fail you, Lord Poverty. And besides, you still have me and Pui Pui and Yakon at your disposal. And after all, and he's just looking at the Saiyans, thinking there's always more options. There's always more to recruit. How right you are, Deborah. So, welcome. If you want me, Kai, come and get me. And so they await at the entrance of Babidi's ship. They're ready to go in. So that's the end of part 6. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Oh, god damn it. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. I'll do a review of it at some point. Hit that bell if you want to be notified, and I'll see you next time.